Hi there, lovely people. This is the real art of Kemet, goddess of justice, truth, and balance. And today video, I'm going to talk about another video that I watched, and the video is about Thomas Sankara. The video, you can find that video. It's dubbed or quoted "Faces of Africa" by CGTN Africa channel. It's a news channel, so if you search for it, you are going to find it. And in this channel, you are going to find a lot of question mark. The video is all about Thomas Sankara, who was once a president for 4 years in Burkina Faso, and he was assassinated in 15 October 1987. And if Thomas Sankara was president for 4 years, who did he capture power from? Is it Blaise Compaoré? And let me give the age of now of Blaise Compaoré. He was born on 3rd February 1951. That is the age they give of Blaise Compaoré. Burkina Faso gained independence in 5th August 1960. And Burkina Faso means the land of upright people. This is where they believe that the people of Burkina Faso are very loyal and very faithful. So you can see that is why the French colonialists went there, and slavery has been thriving so much in West Africa. It's because of these people, their royalty, and mainly these white supremacists are taking advantage of that. Let me talk about Sankara. Sankara was a young man who was doing a lot to Burkina Faso. In the 4 years he managed to get that power, he had done a lot. He had built schools, hospitals. He made sure everybody had a meal for today. And despite even getting the salary of $450, all the time that he was assassinated, the only thing that he had was a car, 4 bikes, 3 guitars, fridge, and a broken freezer. So you can see that Sankara was a very humble man, a man who ruled by his heart, not by his fist. He ruled by his heart and mind. And you can see the people, the young people there supported him so much. Even the guy who is narrating, Sam Reja, did say that to him he is like a god. Even the narrators there, they are saying that Thomas Sankara was such a extraordinary young man who had a lot of dreams to his country, but French colonizers couldn't even want to see him making a difference for his country. So they decided to come and kill him. And it's unknown how he was killed, because the narrators here are giving a lot of different swaps on the narration. Some said he died in the prison. Some said that he died in the palace, presidential palace, where the meeting was taking place with the others. We don't know clearly how he died. And let me say that What you'll find in this video, notice we have two program running. One is narrated by the narrator of this video, where the one is being given by people who knew him and his family. You will see the sister and the other man. We don't know the identity of the other man. Is it the brother or the father? Because this video is taking a lot of twists and turns. Notice how the grave is inscribed 27 An, and I think An in French is years. And the date given there, you have to divide the video back. It's 15th of October 1987 to 15th of October 2014. That is the date we write in the breaks, the grave breaks, whenever we know whenever we want to know when the person was born and the day he died. Also, you'll find an 7th anniversary in memoriam. So to me, Sankara died at 27 years. It's not the way these twists and turns of this video is telling. So, like I said, is it the Mandela effect that is controlling our minds through these demonic frequencies, thinking that he died a very long time ago, but he just died recently? Notice how the Aruna, the first narrator in the video, says he knew him for 27 years. And also, there is another guy who says that he knew him for 27 years throughout his childhood. And judging by the age of this guy, you tell if they knew Sankara from the moment he was born. This makes him like, okay, like the way I'm telling, he died, he was born in 1987 and he died in 2014. And notice, why does Sankara photos look very recent? If the video was published on 17 February, and judging by his sisters, Odile Sankara looks young, this should tell us Sankara died at 27 years. The sister, Odile Sankara, look at the video. She's looks very young. And also, remember, Sankara was doing a lot of changes in the country. He was doing like the way Magufuli is doing for the Tanzania people. And Magufuli, we are very much happy with what we are doing to the people of Tizen and the continent, the entire continent of Africa. Those who are wishing you ill health, may they be ashamed for what they are wishing you, because you are not going to get sick. You are going to get stronger by what they are wishing you. Okay, let me see the other one I noted in this video. Okay, like I said, the narrator, one of the man tells us how he was a well-behaved child. And notice how the children, when they visit the news reporter visits the children school, and they ask one of the child, when did Thomas Sankara attend the school there? It was 1955 to 1956. Unbelievable. Just for 1 year. 1955, and you ask an innocent child. That is why I'm saying this video has a lot of turns and twists. This is how they have been manipulating us with this video through Mandela effect, thinking that these things happened so long time ago. Notice even the video, how sometimes it's losing color, sometimes it's catching color, sometimes they are giving us decent photos, sometimes they are giving us older photos. So to me, this video, you have to watch it twice or thrice in order to get what I'm saying here. And again, what I would ask here, was the French government involved in killing Sankara? If that's so, we want to see inquiry opened in Burkina Faso and investigate the assassination of Thomas Sankara, because even we did see that with the whatever they are saying in the video, the Compaore Brace and Sankara, it's like they had a coup d'etat from another government. Up to this date, we don't know who they got that power from, or how did they get that power, who was the president at that time. So there is a lot of question marks and a lot of loopholes in this video. And notice why is 27 years mentioned very many times. 27 years is the year he ruled. You see how they like crush our minds, like they confuse our minds to think 27, 27, 27. You can't know whether he died or he ruled for 27 years. I don't know. There are so many things that are going on in this video, and maybe you can drop your comments in the comment section. People of Burkina Faso. And also one thing, because the France or the French government is stealing a lot from the West Africa people. And Macron, you should learn to speak to our president in a respectable way. You are such a young man, but to me, you are not brought up in a good manners, because you lack manners. Look at how Macron has been dictating our leaders. Even the elderly one, he can't even, it's like he's commanding his babies. You need to stop that. You don't cut the figure that has been feeding you. And you know you are the French, or the France is there because of the sweat of West African people. You have colonized African people for a very long time, and it's the high time you and your soldiers should move out of West Africa and go back to your country. Enough is enough. Because simply we cannot develop with you around, snooping a lot of your noses a lot in our business. This has to stop. Enough is enough. Stop colonizing our people and leave West Africa alone. Any part of Africa or any country of Africa that you have soldiers, pack your belongings and go. So Thomas Sankara was such a great leader, and like he said that if you kill me, many Sankaras will arise, and that dream you had is still going to arise and be powerful. African continent will rise again, and African people will rise again. It is the high time for us to shine. We are the only people who can make difference in our country, in our continent, like Sankara said. There is nobody to liberate us from these shackles except us. That is why I'm saying unity is very, very important. We have to remain united. We have to come together, people, and fight these fights in our continent. It's the time for Mother Africa to shine again. So go watch the video and you'll see a lot of loopholes in this video, and there's so much that is hidden about Thomas Sankara, and it's the high time all these come to the surface in order for the people to know the truth. And many Africans should be going Magufuli ways, Thomas Sankara way, because that is the way we are going to liberate ourselves from the shackles of our colonizers. They have had our might for a very long time ago, and it's the time they go back to their own countries and continents. So do have a lovely day, people.